All right, guys. Thursday practice went really good. We were just in helmets today. Guys ran around really well. Uh, Good, lively practice. Uh, Felt good about how we finished up today. With that being said, questions.
Coach Jared from the Daily News here. Just housekeeping first. In terms of injuries and health, how are you guys looking? Is there anybody that we should expect out on Saturday?
No, we got everybody. We feel pretty good about it. All the teams pretty healthy, so we're very blessed in that regard.
And heading into this game, with college football, typically 12 game season, every game's important. This year, 11 game. Where this is a week where you're coming off a loss and heading into an open week before conference play. How important is this game?
Very, very, very big, and they're all important. I think anytime you're playing your first home game, anytime you're coming off a loss, anytime you're playing a really good opponent, which I expect Liberty to be, it's a big game, and we need to protect our house and get that first win of the season and feel good about ourselves going into the off week. So yeah, we're excited to play, and I know Liberty's going to be ready too. It'll be their first game. I think they'll be ready to play. I think Coach Freeze does a really good job, and so I anticipate it being a really good football game.
Coach Taryn Johnson, sorry, Jared. Taryn Johnson, WNKY 40. We had talked after the game last Saturday about a football team making its biggest strides from week 1 to week 2. I'm curious, this week in practice, have you seen any of those strides being made? And if so, where have you seen the biggest strides being made?
I have. I feel like, I thought the quarterback has done a good job this week. He's really throwing the ball well. I think he's managing the offense well. Defensively, I think we got our hands full. I think this offense we're about to face is going to put us to the test, but I feel like our guys have been flying around pretty good. And also in the back end, we're going to have to cover the whole field. So I feel like our corners have done a really nice job this week guarding our receivers and trying to, break up the big plays and all those kind of things. So, I feel good where we're at, but we'll get tested on Saturday. We'll see how we grade out.
Coach Jared from the Daily News here. Their quarterback that they named earlier this week, Willis, is getting a lot of the attention there. But who else do you feel like you really need to look out before that, besides that dual threat quarterback?
I think they got a good, solid running back. 34 does a really nice job. They got a big, tall receiver that does really good. 81. I think defensively, there's a lot of new faces, so it's hard for me really to speak to that. But some of the guys that were transfer guys coming in and junior college guys, I would anticipate will be plugged in and will fill those voids. But, we just got to go out there and take care of our business. Don't worry about, all those other things. If we do what we're supposed to do and play smart football, I think we'll be in position to go get a win.
Last week, you guys go to Louisville. You have everybody available throughout the COVID testing and all that. I guess heading into week 2 with that, game week 2 with that, I guess, are your nerves any better with that? I know Coach Freeze talked about it. He said he's probably going to be a little nervous every week heading into it.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it this much this week, to be honest with you. Last week I did a bunch, every test we took, knock on wood, because we took a test today. But I guess it's become a routine, and it's one of those seasons where you got to adapt and overcome. So you anticipate, hey, if trainer comes to you and says so-and-so's out or so-and-so's been contact trace, you just keep rolling with the punches. But I guess after the first week of doing it, the second week, it's kind of the new normal, I would say. So I feel like we're in a pretty good place. So hopefully when we get these results back, everybody will be negative and we'll retain the roster.